Hi friends, my name is Sri Charan Gonaguntla and today I am going to introduce the topic light to you. For today our agenda is what is light, mirror, what is reflection of light, what is an image, types of images, types of mirrors, difference between ray and beam of light, lateral inversion, lens, rainbow formation and refraction. Before we start, I want to get an answer for what is light. According to me, light is a form of energy which produces in us the sensation of vision. We are able to see objects around us because of light. Light travels in a straight line. Coming to mirrors. Mirrors are unique opaque objects. Mirror is an opaque object with a shiny and polished surface. It can bounce back the light rays or beam directed towards the mirror. The ray which hits the mirror is known as the incident ray and the ray which bounces back is known as the reflected ray. There is another imaginary perpendicular known as the normal. As you can see in the image, there is a mirror, there is a normal, there is an incident ray and there is a reflected ray. The incident ray hits the mirror and in the same angle of incidence, the reflected ray will bounce back. This is the perpendicular to the mirror. Reflection of light. We all know that mirror reflects light, but we never knew why we are able to see our image in the mirror. This is due to reflection of light. When the rays reach the mirror by reflecting our body, the rays reflect but leave an image which appears to us as the image of ourselves. Each and everything reflects light on earth. Now coming to image. Image is an optical appearance produced by light or other radiations from an object reflected in the mirror through a lens is called an image. The image formed by the plane mirror is erect and has the same size of the object. As you can see in this picture, there is a boy standing in front of a plane mirror and there is an image of himself in the mirror. The image is erect and has the same size of the boy. This is called the image. Coming to types of images. There are two types of images, real image and virtual image. Real image can be found on the screen, whereas virtual image can't be found on the screen. Real image is inverted, whereas virtual image is erect. Real image is formed by intersection of two rays, whereas virtual image has no actual intersection of two rays. Now, the next slide is about types of mirrors. There are three types of mirrors, plane, concave and convex, but in this slide we will be concentrating only on concave and convex. These mirror lenses are thinner in the middle and thicker at the ends. They always project a real image. These mirror lenses are thicker in the middle and thinner at the ends. They always project a virtual image. Now, let's find out the differences between a ray and a beam. The direction or path along which light energy travels in a medium is called a ray of light. It cannot be convergent, divergent or parallel. Beam. A group of rays is called a beam of light. It can be convergent, divergent or parallel. Lateral inversion. The sideways reversal of the image in the mirror is known as lateral inversion. If we stand before a mirror and raise our left hand, our right hand appears to raise. In this picture, as you can see, there is a mirror and this is the original object and this is the image of the object. In the object which is towards the left side, there is a cut on the right side and the image which is onto the right side has a cut on its left side. Coming to lens. A lens is a piece of refracting medium bounded by two surfaces, at least one of which is a curved surface. The commonly used mirrors are spherical lenses, which have either both surfaces spherical surfaces or one spherical and the other one a plane. The most interesting thing in the chapter of light is rainbow formation. A rainbow is formed due to the refraction made by the water particles or droplets in the clouds. This is why we can see a rainbow only after a rainfall. When a rainfall occurs, the droplets precipitate and the sunlight will get refracted. Thus, a rainbow forms. A rainbow has a name called Vibgyor. V means violet, I means indigo, B means blue, G means green, Y means yellow, O means orange, and red means R. And there's another interesting thing. When we add violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red, we get white color. Now, let's go into the most toughest and the most interesting thing in the chapter of light. It's also important. Refraction is the process in which light travels from one transparent medium to another transparent medium. Refraction is the bending of a light ray when it enters a medium where its speed is different. The refraction of light when it passes from a fast medium to a slow medium bends the light ray towards the normal to the boundary between the two media. Now, I will make refraction into two parts and teach you. Part number 1. Refraction parts 1. As you can see, there is a glass piece, a normal. And now here comes the names. Air. Air is the optically rarer medium and the glass is an optically denser medium. This is the incident ray and this is the refracted ray. These are the angles. This is the angle of incidence and this is the angle of refraction. The angle of incidence will be greater than the angle of refraction when the light travels from a rarer medium to a denser medium. Speed of light decreases and bends towards the normal as it moves towards an optically denser medium from a rarer medium. Now coming to refraction, parts 2. This is a glass piece, normal, and here comes the names. Glass, an optically denser medium, air, an optically rarer medium. This is the angle of incidence and this is the angle of refraction. This is the incident ray and this is the refracted ray. The angle of refraction will be greater than the angle of incidence when light travels from a denser medium to a rarer medium. Speed of light increases and bends away from the normal as it moves towards an optically rarer medium from a denser medium. Now, I would like to teach you refraction in a different way. Let's make an experiment. So, the materials required for this are a transparent glass, sunflower oil, and a glass rod. And the aim of this experiment is to know how refraction works. Now let's get into the procedure. Take a glass of sunflower oil. Now dip the glass rod into it. And that's it. You are done with the procedure. And here comes the observation. The glass rod disappears in the oil as the refractive index of the oil and the rod are same. When we insert the glass rod, it disappears. Thank you. Presented by Sri Charan Gonaguntla. Like if the video is useful for you.